like now you're at a certain age where you want
Mhm.
certain things, you have a clearer vision. What has been the biggest challenge for you?
I think the biggest challenge is finding a partner that can match my energy and still want what I want in life.
It's
Like,
so hard.
it is.
It's so
It's like you gotta grab a bunch of men and put them into one.
mhm.
It just it's
That's
true.
it.
It's so hard finding someone that's gonna like I don't know, it's because the experience I had in life, but I just can't settle. I just can't. I'd rather be alone.
I'm so glad you're saying it because it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Whenever I say that, it's a problem. Like,
It's
who does
not
this girl think she is? She's never even seen that. She's never even had that. And then I'm so glad that my good friend is saying this because it's so true. Nobody wants to settle. And, like, what you're capable of having.
I think most women settle.
They
We
do.
do. And honestly, everybody that we date, we settle in a certain extent, but I'm just at a point where I'm just like, I can't.
But it's more pressure for
'Cause
us as well because it's like, oh, why aren't you a wife yet? Or why
'cause I
why
don't want
don't
to.
you? Yeah, thank you.
I
Thank
don't want
you.
to.
Thank you. Relationships are so much work and a lot of times the women take the shorter end of the stick.
We do
And
all the time.
we have always been felt like, all right, the guy is the prize. And I'm not
Mhm.
saying the guy isn't the prize. I think that there are a lot of great men out there that deserve
Mhm.
great women. But sometimes us as women, we have to be a little bit selfish as well. Like we have to make sure we take time to grow, to, like repair traumas, to like figure
Yeah.
ourselves out and know exactly what it is we want before we can be the type of woman that a man wants.
Mhm.
Because again, like I said, there are amazing men out there that
They are.
deserve amazing women. But again, like we have to do our own growth,
There's
have our
more
own growth.
shitty men out here than amazing ones. And
Go ahead and preach.
we got stuck with the bad batch. You know, when they be like, "Oh, aliens are coming on Earth," I'm like, "Yo, are y'all bringing new men out here?
Right,
Cause
right.
there's a shortage.
But you want to know what it is too?
Women
And
are
this
the
is something that
problem."
we always say, right? There's a new batch of women as well,
Mhm.
right? So there's a batch of women that are like, oh shit, this how y'all been living? Like,
Mhm.
so they're learning from, let's just say women like you. I'm not even gonna say women like me. They want certain things that they know women like you are getting. And they're willing to do anything to get it.
Yeah.
So now it's creating a generation of women who are fucking the game up. They're doing
Mhm.
anything and everything. They want to look this way. They want to and don't have no. You know how we have
Mhm.
girl code with. We
They don't
have
have none.
rules to this. It's
Yeah.
rules to everything. And one thing that the new women are not understanding is there's rules to this. You know what I'm saying? So because they don't have any rules, they're making the men worse.
They are. Honestly.
They're
It's so
making
bad.
the men worse. We don't make we you gotta work for this.
No.
I don't know what
Honestly,
y'all
it took
doing,
it
but
took years to even get to this point.
right.
And even till this day, I still have to work on certain things to be able to live the life that I live. And honestly, if you really look at it, a man has nothing to do with it.
Right.
It's not really even about the man because he could have money and he could be doing whatever. That doesn't necessarily mean that his wife status and what she has came from him. Because a lot of us come with our own.
Right.
And I think in most the younger generation, I think that they feel like if she has that because she with him, then he can give it to me too.
Right.
Listen, let me tell you something. This is what I be saying. He didn't do it for his ex, and he's not gonna do it for the next. He's not. It's about the woman. Like,
Right.
I've seen no names. I've seen things done for certain women that they wouldn't have done for the next girl or the girl before.
I
This is
know.
clearly not him. Like, he's not gonna do that for everybody. Not
That's
only
the thing
that,
that resonates the most with me. Trust me,
yeah,
I get
and
that.
y'all just be throwing it out there. Like,
Hmm.
here you go for a purse and some shoes.
Literally, like for example, I think I've tried to say something like this before, but like
Mhm.
you can be with a man who likes how you operate in a certain way. They like
Mhm.
how you carry yourself. They like how you converse. They like how you handle situations. They like how you're a problem solver. They like how you get to a bag. Just because, and also to put the cherry on top, you're absolutely beautiful. Now, some women think, oh, he's just with her because she's beautiful and she
Mhm.
has good coochie. Now, let me go over here and try to give him some better coochie because I'm cute too. Girl, you're dumb as a box of rocks. You can't figure it out.
Yeah.
If he's in a situation, there's nothing that you can do to help
Nothing you can
him.
do to help him.
So again, that's just one example. There's so many
Mhm.
different examples as to why I win and you lose. Ha ha ha. Like, you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, there's so many different examples as to why this man is choosing this woman. And
Yeah.
everybody is so much on the instant gratification now that they think that they can just take somebody's man, or you can have
Mhm.
this girl just because you're flashy, when really there's a bunch of flashy men out here that don't have anything else going for them
Nothing.
but their flash.
Nothing. Look great on Instagram, nice cars, designer,
That's it.
vacation, and honestly,
You're for everybody.
yeah. An
You have
emergency
no
happens, you
value.
have nothing.
You're for everybody and you have no value. So
Yeah,
again, that goes for men and women.
it
You,
does.
just because you're flashy doesn't mean you have anything to offer
Mhm.
for a grown ass woman who
I
knows what
think
she wants.
when we forward like 10, 20 years from now, we're gonna be seeing a lot of this men lonely and paying them $200 a girl
Right.
whenever they can. And we know someone
Mm-hmm.
that he's older now and he's lonely
As fuck.
as fuck. Once you guys turn age, it doesn't matter how much money you got, you might not ever find someone to connect on that level to build.
But they always talk about us being lonely and only having cats.
You know what? I'd rather be with a cat than a man that's not worth it.
I'd rather be with you, Ayisha. We can just be together. We got so many, we have such a great group of friends. We can all just get a new mansion and just
Listen,
live
get
it
a new
out
mansion
together.
and live.
We have such a great time together. But no, seriously though, like, men and women do end up miserable. So it's like
Mhm.
we have to figure out what is it that what's lacking? Like, what is it lacking
I think
from men
what's
and women being
lacking
together?
is respect for your woman, is loyalty, faithfulness. I get it. You know, they've been saying it for years that it's just a thing a man do. It's
Mhm.
just there's no reason of why they cheat. But damn, at least be loyal and have some type of respect. There should be no reason why you doing your dirt and it's coming back to your woman at home.
Mhm.
Like if you're gonna do what you do, make sure that she never finds out
Mhm.
ever. Because
Do
you
you
know,
think do you think it's on the other side too? Do you think a woman can do her dirt on a man that's like
100%. We do our we not no angels. We do our dirt, but he will never find out, and that's how it should be.